My name is Nick. I'm a member of Biltmore Church. I'm a local tattoo artist. I have a beautiful wife and 2 beautiful children, and this is my story. I was born to a pastor while he was currently in seminary. Great set of parents, but I don't think life's just easy because you grew up as a pastor's kid. I think I gave my life to Christ when I was 6 or 7. During my teenage years, just struggling on and off with this feeling of no matter how hard I try, I just keep making the same mistakes. And I better do it again. I better rededicate my life. I should get rebaptized, and maybe this one will stick, and then I'll be fixed. I joined the Marine Corps at 18, left home, felt like I was accomplishing something and becoming something important and valuable. Started tattooing in the Marine Corps, bought some cheap tattoo stuff online, and started helping folks make poorer life choices. Did a pretty quick 180 on my proclaimed spiritual beliefs, and I considered myself agnostic. I got out of the Marine Corps December 2006. Pretty quickly jumped right into tattooing professionally. All bets were off. I had no one telling me what to do. I started drinking a lot. I started doing a lot of drugs. I just wanted to feel something. I just found nothing but pain. And I just gave trashing my life a champion effort. I had a pretty rough week with a friend of mine, making a lot of poor choices, and every day I felt like I woke up surprised to be there. Something's got to change. And then I'd do it again. It was early on a Friday morning. I felt like there was this darkness in the room around me. I just felt like, if the devil didn't get me, then who did? So that must have meant that through all of my poor decision-making skills and all of my failures, all of my mistakes, that God still loved me, still had plans for me. And a love like that, that feels like something worth finding identity in. I asked God to come back into my life. Since that moment, things haven't been easy, but I know that He's there with me. I'm just very thankful that His grace is sufficient. It feels ridiculous to me at times that no matter who I was or who I am, that I am loved, cared for, supported, encouraged. I'm just so thankful that His grace is sufficient for me, that His power is made perfect in my weakness. I had the pleasure of tattooing an old friend of mine, someone that I spent pretty much my last week trashing my life with. As the day went on, I just felt that nudge and that gentle push. So I told him at the end of the day, like, man, if years ago, if I'd found some crazy drug, I would have absolutely told you about it. I have something better, and I just have to share this with you. At the end of it, he said, I think I just need some time to think about it. I told him, I said, if God's real, the devil's real. And the devil would love for nothing more than for you to never know God. And if you were the devil, how would you keep you from knowing God? Because I know what I would do. I would remind myself of what a failure I am. Why bother? What does God want to do with me? And then that's it. I'd walk away. In the midst of his tears, he said, let's do it. I want to do it. To hear that man cry out to God to save him, I just don't get it. I'm constantly blown away by God's ability to use me for His glory. I would encourage you to work on relationships with the people around you, with your neighbors, with your friends, with your coworkers. I think so often it's easy to feel like that conversation would be embarrassing. God's able to use your story to help other people. Just because your story's not my story, just because your job's not my job, the people in your life are still important. Your story is still important. Your testimony still matters. At the end of the day, we're all broken people that God is working on. I was lonely. I was broken. I was not okay. Then God saved me, and I am passionate about that.